Hey guys, it's Nick at Boosted Innovations. I'm giving you an update on Aaron's New Edge build. Last time we were here, we did the Rock Solid Motorsports tubular front end, the Team Z tubular K-member, front suspension, Team Z rear suspension, strange coilovers, Willwood brakes, and since then we mounted the fenders and the bumper and the bumper support. We used the provided tabs from Rock Solid Motorsports for the fenders, and then we built some brackets down here by the bumper support to mount the bumper support, and it's super solid. After that, we found a radiator that would fit nicely. The B-Cool, I believe it's a 27 by 17 core. We also wanted the inlet and outlet on the same side, so this one worked perfectly. And then, as with most of our builds, derail single or dual fan shrouded setup. This one we were able to fit 2 fans, so this thing should stay really cool. And then topped it off with a condenser, because like I said, this one's going to have AC. We built some brackets so where the whole system is modular, just on bolts with 2 bolts on each side, and it comes right out real easy to disassemble and assemble. And then that allowed us room in here. We're going to put a 6-inch air-to-air intercooler core in here, so that gave us just enough room to do that without getting too far into the bumper support. And after that, we put a 5.3 in here that we're using for mock-up. We're just a set of heads, and we're running the Holley mid-mount accessory setup. It's probably one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. It integrates the power steering mount, alternator mount, and AC mount all together into the water pump casting. So it's super tight. You don't have any extra brackets, any spacing issues. It bolts right up. It's phenomenal. I'm glad we were able to use it on this setup. It's going to be perfect because we're going to have AC and twin turbos, and everything's going to be super tight. They really thought it out on this. They also, if you're worried about having a water pump issue and you worry that we're going to have to replace this entire expensive water pump assembly, you don't. They thought of that. It actually has a cartridge style water pump in there that can just be easily swapped out. And then they also did some pretty cool things back here on the back of the water neck. They did a 1/8 NPT for the steam port vent. That way you don't have to tap into the radiator or whatever else. And then on the heater lines, they gave you the option to put them on the side or to put them underneath. Which is really cool. So we'll probably be using these bottom ports. So they give you fittings for those, and they give you plugs to plug the unused ports. So it's a really neat setup, and the packaging worked perfectly for what we're looking to do. So the next thing up here is we're going to get started on the hot side fab. We're going to do some Schedule 10 log style manifolds. That way we can put the turbos exactly where we want them. It'll be Schedule 10 304 stainless, so it'll be super strong and support the turbos really well, and we'll be able to route our 3-inch downpipes through here as well. And we got pretty cool things we're going to do with that, so we'll keep you updated on that. We have a couple more parts showing up today so we can get started on the hot sides, but this is basically where the turbo is going to be, and on the other side it's going to be, we have mirror image turbos, so it's going to be identical on that side. But, yeah, like I said, we'll keep you posted on the hot side build, and we'll go from there.